he hears us, then he wants to do what we do. Yeah, he wants to pray to in his way. The way he does it. He wants to pray his own way. Yeah. He wants to enjoy it because everyone's praying. There's nothing.
Oh, all of it came actually. It's okay, no problem.
Yeah. Can take another glass.
Yeah.
He understood how we feel, Krishna, and then he's just like, okay.
Yeah. See, that's the point. Soul knows. It's just that the body is like that. You think body is so small, baby, can't understand, but the soul understands.
The soul, I think the soul is acting.
Yes,
I think the soul is acting, not the body.
exactly.
The soul took control.
Correct.
It was just like, oh wait, I don't want the body. You can take control later. Just now, I want limited time.
Yes. Actually, you guys can come maybe for a one-on-one separately. One more session extra. Yeah, when nobody else is there. Individually, one-on-one. Extra. Apart from this class, because you have so many doubts.
I think, but when they are with everyone, that's
Then
when
only they get the
the
doubts.
doubts come. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Otherwise, you won't get
Sunday, if you all are free, no, you'll come on Sunday.
also.
Sunday also.
Then
This time
Yeah.
will come.
Yeah, come. Yeah, we'll see you. You took Prashad something sweet?
it's
No, I ate the 8 tea very well. I ate some nice tea.
4 to 6.
Oh, really? I'm thinking that it's still. Yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
The other problem is I get questions for one.
Yeah, it prompts you to ask questions. Yeah. Hare
Hare
Krishna. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. So, to worship Lord Shiva, in fact, there is a verse in Padma Puran, there is a whole conversation. Parvati Devi is asking, of all types of worship, which worship is the highest? So then Lord Shiva replies, he says, Aradhanam Param Vishnu Aradhanam. Shiva is saying. But then, Tasmat Parataram Devi. Oh, my dear Devi, you don't worry. Why? Because you are not worshipping Vishnu, you are worshipping me. Tadiyanam Samarchanam. If you worship anything which is connected to Vishnu, it is equal or greater. So, our philosophy, Krishna consciousness, sometimes people ask, can I see God? Prabhupada says, why you want to see God? We can make you better than God. Is that good enough for you? Why? Because you see, he shows the picture of Yashoda catching a stick and Krishna is running away. Now, who's higher? Exactly. God is scared. So God is scared. So who's better? A devotee of Krishna. Higher. He's higher because he's controlling God only.
Like Vishnu.
Same, it's expansion. Avatar, there are 6 varieties of avatars we spoke about. So one of the avatars, category of avatars, is called Guna avatar. Guna avatar. Three gunas are there in this world. So to control the three gunas, so Krishna only expanded as Lord Shiva. But how that expansion is explained by Brahma. Kshiram Dadi Vikar Visesha Yoga. Kshiram means milk. How it is converted into yogurt. Once it is converted into yogurt, will it become milk again? It will not. So there is no difference.
If you do chemical change, you can't change that.
Yeah. So, but in this case, Krishna decided to control Tamoguna. Tamoguna is because he's controlling Tamoguna, he is not in Tamoguna. He is in charge of Tamoguna. He is controlling it. He is above it. So Krishna took a very special form of Lord Shiva. So there is no difference. But there is difference. So you should not think at the same time, even though there is no difference, we should not be confused. Who is the supreme? You should not be confused. Because Lord Shiva himself clarifies what is Shiva's position compared to Vishnu's position. There is no difference. But there is a difference. You tell. Exactly. So Vishnu is in the office. When Krishna decides to go to office, he is wearing very formal activities. All the activities are very formal, and you have to respect it like that only, like a very supreme authority. He is a supreme authority. He is Vishnu. He's a big boss.
And Krishna is humble.
Krishna is after office, he goes home. Then he's Krishna. There's no formality. No suit, boots, no tie, nothing. Exactly. Yes.
Krishna is not obedient.
Formal, informal, informal. Also formal. There's no difference. It's all the same. It's one person. It's the same person. There is difference. Shiva himself says, Shiva himself is worshipping Vishnu. He's 24 hours he's meditating on Sankarshana form of Vishnu. Because Sankarshana's form is Balaram. Also Anantasesha, who will spit out the fire. So on that day, when he spits out that fire, Shiva has to spread the entire fire in the entire 14 lokas through his dance. So for that day, he is preparing. He doesn't need preparation, but because he is contacting Tamoguna continuously, he has to remain transcendental. That is the reason he has to be like that. In fact, the only person who actually brought the worship of Radha to this world, is who? Shiva. Shiva is the one who introduced Radha worship. In fact, the name Radha was introduced in this material world by Lord Shiva. Shiva is also called Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu. There is no greater Vaishnava than Lord Shiva. He is the topmost of all Vaishnavas. So there is not even a moment that he is forgetful of Krishna. There is nothing, there is no moment like that.
He is an expansion of Shiva and he's the greatest.
Rudra, yeah, then that's how he becomes next Brahma. Hanuman is the next Brahma.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why he's waiting until that term is finished, then he takes a turn, tenure
And he's the greatest devotee of Vishnu.
of Vishnu. Yes. And Vishnu says, just like a devotee 24 hours he's thinking of Krishna, what does Krishna think of? His devotees. So he cannot get enough of his devotees. So 24 hours, Krishna is thinking only of Shiva. That's how it is. Shivasya Vishwarupaya, Vishnu Shivaya. So in one sense, there is no difference. And in the same breath, there is difference. So if you think Shiva and Vishnu are same, you are committing a mistake. And if you think they are different, you are committing a mistake. Yes, he is an expansion of Krishna. So there are two categories only. One is Paramatma, which is Krishna. The second is Jivatma, which is all of us. We are all tiny Jivas. But there is a third category, which is Shiva, which is neither Jiva nor Vishnu. He is in between. So this is called Shiva Tattva, which is very complicated, extremely complicated. Even Brahma is a Jiva Tattva. Brahma is Jiva, is not Vishnu Tattva. He is not Jiva Tattva. Brahma is a Jiva. So we all can become Brahma. Nobody can become Shiva. No, Shiva is a direct expansion of Krishna. But he transformed it into that form of Shiva because he's constantly touching Tamoguna. He's touching Tamoguna. But Vishnu never touches Tamoguna also. That is the difference. There is a tinge of touch. That's why he's Tamoguna, not only Tamoguna, entire Mahatattva, entire material nature is under his control. In fact, Parvati is the control in charge, right? And that's a consort, his wife. No, Shiva is in meditation. You see all the postures of Shiva, how it is? He's always in yoga. He's sitting in yoga pose. Yes, yes. He's showing the way how to meditate. And what he meditates, his entire chapter is there in fourth canto, Bhagavatam. How he meditates Krishna, when he is meditating, what is he thinking? What is he meditating on the form? It's all detailed, 70 slokas Shiva talks. It's called Rudra Geetam.
Oh, okay. Because it's very hard to, like you said last time,
Aarti's mummy wants to come to learn Rudra Geetam.
Sure.
Yeah, so we will be learning maybe evenings. Anybody wants to come?
Yeah, it'll be nice. Rudra Geetam, which Lord Shiva sang. He's telling how to meditate on Vishnu.
You asked to chant, and I was thinking, like when we are chanting, although we are chanting, but the mind is like, oh, I have to soak the beans. Oh, dal is ready, if not. Oh, office. Oh, I had to send that email. Oh,
So in Ashtanga Yoga, that is called Pratyahara. So first stage is when you're chanting, it's just like I give the example of babies, children. You tell them sit and study. First thing they'll tell, Mommy, Susu coming. Mommy, I'm too hungry. Mommy, I'm going there. Except study, everything else they will remember at that time only. My leg is hurting. Something they will tell. Mind is exactly like a baby. Exactly like that. Except for hearing holy name, everything else the mind will tell you at that time only.
Since we have to do.
Yeah.
Everything is coming.
After if you stop chanting, none of the thought will come. Yeah. No, there is nothing. All those thoughts, to-do list, nothing will be there.
Exactly. So what to do? Like this is
Exactly.
wrong, right?
No, this is called sadhana. This is how you tame the mind. This is the stage. It's one stage. So this bringing the mind back is called pratyahara. In Ashtanga Yoga, they do that. But in Bhakti Yoga also, we do everything. All the yoga systems are involved in this. We also have Karma Yoga. We also have Jnana Yoga. We also have Ashtanga Yoga. But all are done in Bhakti Yoga directly. So when you chant that Upasana, when you chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, it is it is about the feeling. How much feeling with intensity you're chanting, your mind will go. Your mind will tell all nonsense also it will tell. But the first step is to identify mind is going. Moment you identify, it will come back. Then you have to say, no. Just like how you tell it, no. So you tell the mind at that point, no, I am not entertaining that thought. So that is the first stage. So you keep doing that again and again and again. It goes. But at least it will stay for 5 seconds. Then that time will increase little bit. Then a time will come, you will know how to lock it. So the first 10 or 20 times you say Hare Krishna, mind will be disciplined. Now it will not. It knows. If it goes, it will tell no. So mind is actually, mind doesn't have mind.
It's fluid.
It's fluid. Mind will listen. Mind appears like very strong, but actually it will listen. So it took me maybe 30 years to come to this stage to tell you this sentence. But now the last 2, 3 years, I'm trying to learn this. When you chant, before, if I sit, I would go off to sleep. So I had to walk, I had to chant loudly. So many techniques I have to keep on experimenting. But now, if I sit just in one place, thank to Prabhupada, I'm able to chant all 16 mala just in one position. So it takes sadhana, it takes a lot of practice. But to keep on hearing, keep on hearing, keep on hearing, keep on hearing. It sounds so simple, just like even now we are having conversation. Now, I'm saying something, but mind will be still somewhere else thinking, or it will give you some other logic. जो भी ये बोल रहा है ना then some other bhashan is going on in the mind.
Yeah.
Not even cooking. On this topic also mind can talk.
Yeah,
Something else mind can talk. So we don't either refuting, agreeing, or bring some other thing, something for when you're 5-year-old or 10-year-old back, some topic. Oh, this I heard something. This I heard something or other. Mind can be so difficult to even focus on what we are talking to here. It might seem like very simple thing. Just hear Krishna's name. What is there? So simple they are telling. Yes. So simple is so difficult for us.
But you're saying it is okay to have that
Yes,
phase,
it
but
is a phase. It is a phase. So there are 3 phases. Even though there are 9 steps of devotion, there are 3 phases. It's called, first phase is called sadhana bhakti. That is called sadhana bhakti. Then it is called nam abhas. Then next is called shuddha nama. So if you come to the second stage also, you are on the highway. You have completed, you're guaranteed to go back to Godhead. Even the second stage. Even the first stage, it is full with offenses, nama, prad. That is enough to burn all your karma. Can you imagine? First stage is good enough to burn all your karma. First stage is nama, prad. Offensive chanting. Full of offenses. Also called sadhana bhakti. Offenses means just like it's not, nothing is correct. It's not correct. All mistakes you're doing. Chanting is mistake.
There are 10 offenses actually in chanting. There are 10
Yeah,
offenses.
you can see here.
Actually, you can take this book.
I open the page number 55.
Actually, we can all chant one.
Yeah, you can all.
Take books.
Yeah.
Give one more. Two more. One for 55.
Okay, you can read one.
Blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord.
Wait, what does blasphemy?
Blasphemy means insulting.
Insult, to,
Demean
to demean them, be offensive,
Talk badly
to
about
go badly, like that.
of to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy names of the Lord. Means whoever have helped in propagating the Hare Krishna, propagating
They have their
they
in their
help-
life, they have made their mission. Life mission is only to propagate,
propagate means to spread the
to spread
movement.
the holy name of Krishna.
To consider demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be or independent of the name Lord Shiva.
Of Lord Vishnu.
Atheistic classes might take it that any demigod is as good as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu. But one who is a devotee knows that no demigod, however great he may be, is independently as good as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, someone thinks that he can chant Kali Kali and
Kali Kali.
Kali Kali or Durga Durga. That is the greatest of.
Understood? So even though Lord Shiva is the greatest of all, but to think even Shiva or even Brahma to be equal to Vishnu is an offense. It's an offense to Vishnu.
So it's an offense in chanting. So when you want to get the effect of the chanting, no, if you do this offense, then you will not get the effect that you're desiring. What is the desire?
That is even
Krishna Prema,
Hmm.
to love Krishna.
to love Krishna. That will not be awakened
But even
because you are not understood the position of Krishna yet.
so wait, the first how many stages are there?
3.
First stage is to stand even if
With
With
offenses.
offenses.
Mm. Mm.
second stage is
Nama Abhas. That means you are practicing to chant without offense. With love. With love.
love.
With love.
And some people think that, oh, we can chant any name of anybody's name and it equal to Hare Krishna. To have that mentality is also an offense. So you chant Kali Kali or Shiva Shiva or Durga Durga. It is not equal to chanting Hare Krishna. That is the second offense. Third offense.
To disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4. To
Wait. What is disobey the orders of the spiritual
not
master?
follow.
Exactly.
fourth-
Four regular Prabhupada had very simple rules. The rules are very simple. Only follow 4 regulative principles, means no sinful activities. And chant 16 Mala Hare Krishna. That's all is Prabhupada's. If you do this much, you are a disciple of Prabhupada. That's what Prabhupada's standard is. No, he don't 5 things to do. One is to this is a starting, follow 4 regulative principles, chant 16 Mala Hare Krishna, daily to read Bhagavad Gita. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Nityam. No. Daily means at least one day, 1/2 hour, some amount of time you have to allocate to read Prabhupada's books. Okay. That is the second one. Or actually, yeah, the second one. And the third one is to eat only prasad. That's the third one. Fourth is always to associate with devotees. Make devotees your friends. And fifth, to worship the deities at home. Make your home a temple. These 5 things proper to. They seem easy, yes. Basically, it's a lifestyle. You have to change the lifestyle completely and become a devotee. Then what happens? People generally think, I have a job, I have everything. Those are the main things. By the way, I will do little spiritual life. But what Prabhupada is saying is the opposite. I am doing only spiritual life. and job and family support spiritual life. It's a very big shift in thinking because your life mission becomes spreading Krishna's prema.
So it's like um disobeying Prabhupada or a spiritual master is like saying that what he's saying is wrong.
Exactly.
And not
And not
following it.
follow. And not follow.
And there are also
Disobey. Obey what your mummy is telling, do this, but you don't want to. Means you disobeyed your mother's instruction.
But this is for everyone, not just for, this is like 47 billion people,
to follow
Correct.
Prabhupada.
right? Not just for, so understand that this
These-
offenses and maybe like 6 billion people are already committing these offenses.
Oh, more than that.
Oh,
Everyone is committing.
everyone
Even
will
we
come.
are, to some degree, we are also committing.
Committed.
We are
That is why that when we chant Hare Krishna, that instantly that prema is not awakening
because we
because we are
somewhere or the other.
doing
And for
all.
children, there is no offense.
No, no.
No, everybody is the same.
Yeah.
We all are same. Just like you put a log of wood, you put matches. Why it is not lighting? No moisture, something is there. That's unless it is 100% dry. Only then you put a match, boom, it will catch fire, right? Like that, all the contamination in our mind is like the moisture. Hare Krishna is like the fire. So you're doing fire, but moisture is so much, boom, it's not igniting.
Love
That
of Krishna.
love of Krishna is not igniting.
The fourth one, to blaspheme the Vedic literature or literatures in pursuance of the Vedic version. To blaspheme means to
So
again,
think, oh, Vedas are talking like this, it's superfluous. Oh, it can't be true. How can this be like Garuda, Vishnu going on Garuda? What is this Ganesha having this tusks? He has big belly, pot belly. How can he be riding a mouse? You don't speculate, you don't doubt, you don't ridicule.
Consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be imagination.
So that is why you see there is an instruction. Krishna says, you don't instruct these direct confidential knowledge to non-devotees. So here, the glories of chanting Hare Krishna also, we don't really tell to anybody who comes first. You tell, you chant Hare Krishna, all your prarabdha karma is burnt, all your sanchita karma is burnt. People can't believe it. So you don't want to tell such glories of the holy name. Yeah, because people will think these people are deluding themselves or imagining something. So you don't want to tell that, or that is a big offense. So it's not, they're all true. You don't have to doubt it.
and then when you're chanting also, you will see lot of effects of chanting. So you don't think it is just your imagination. Really, there will be changes. You will change as a person. Don't think it is an imagination like that. You want
Yeah, to give some interpretation to the holy name of the
Lord. The Prabhupada told very nice example. There was one Mayavadi. Mayavadi means they are also on the path, but then they don't know the personal form of Krishna. So this one person, he gives in his discourse, he says, when you chant Hare Krishna, you know why you get bliss? So he's actually quoting Hare Krishna mantra only. But he says, Hare Krishna, when you chant, there is a gap. So moment you give a gap between Hare and Krishna, that gap is giving you the bliss. So you increase the gap, then the bliss will increase. So, and then he goes on to say, actually Krishna means black. Black means nothing. So when you chant Krishna's name, you should imagine there is nothing. and you are nothing. This body is nothing. So when you understand that nothing and you merge into that nothingness, then you are in bliss. These are the kind of interpretations people give. Exactly.
You don't
So that's,
interpret.
that is called interpretation. You don't interpret.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. They have
No.
other things.
No, they want to say you should not do such things.
You should not do. No interpretation.
No interpretation.
Especially holy name,
Not interpret. Because Krishna says Krishna is personally the holy name himself. He is not different from sound.
Okay, 7, you can say.
Simple activities understand that the holy name of the Lord. It should not be taken that because by chanting the holy name of the Lord, one can be freed from all kinds of sinful reaction. One may continue to act simply enough, and after that chant Hare Krishna to neutralize sin. Such dangerous modalities very quickly should be.
This is the most khatarnak offense of all offenses. In fact, they made a religion out of this that is called Christianity. You know what they do? Based on this, every Sunday they go to the church. In front of the Father, there is a confession box. You can confess because you confess, actually it is there. It is a real thing in Vaishnavism. We call it Ishtagoshti. When you go in front of devotees, you express your mind and tell this is a mistake that I have done. That mistakes are forgiven and you are actually excused. So, because I finished my quota is excused, now next 5 days I can go and do sin. I'll come back on Sunday and I will clean it up. This is called Kunjara Shaucham, means elephant bath. Elephant is taking a nice bath. And you know what? After the bath, what the elephant does?
Again, go on.
Again, take all the mud and put on the self. So, what is the use of that bath? All the time. So, that is exactly what is prohibited. You cannot do because when you chant Hare Krishna, all the sins are gone. Now, somebody might think, Arey, all the sins are gone, then what is the problem? I can do more sins. Because I know how to do it. I have the formula. Chant Hare Krishna, do more sin. Chant Hare Krishna, more sin.
Then why is nothing after that?
Because he's used to sinful activity. That is why.
So uh, your example wasn't the best idea because the best example because elephants need mud from the sun. From the sun, yeah, the elephants need mud to cool off. So
Whatever the reason, because point is,
It's
criminal will
type
also
of-
say, have reasons to commit crime.
Yeah.
They will say,
But the benefit
See, the criminals know they will be, if they are caught, they will go to the jail and still they want to do crime. Why?
they're desperate.
Exactly, they're desperate, they're dumb, low in intelligence.
that's another interpretation. What perspective from who is that only that?
And for the bath point
Yeah.
only. Yeah.
So understand the perspective, but another perspective on the other side, maybe for some other example. maybe correct.
That part I'm not giving as an analogy.
So pick up the correct perspective.
Yeah, and to consider chanting of Hare Krishna as one auspicious ritualistic activity offered in the Vedas as a fruitive activity. Karma Kanda.
Huh. So people do lot of vratas, puja, vrata, they want to do Satyanarayana vrata, they want to do katha, they want to do so many pujas they do because it's punya karma, nice, good activity. They're thinking like that. Hare Krishna chanting is also something like that. If they think, they're mistaken because it is not meant for earning punya. It is a purificatory process. You have to cleanse your all your Sarvopadi Vinirmuktam means all types of designations you have to cleanse from your mind. Upadi means I am body, I am intelligent, I am a boy, I am Indian, I am American. These are all called upadis. So when you chant Hare Krishna, all upadis should be gone. Only one upadi should remain. What is that? I am servant of Krishna. Only that. Everything else should be cleansed. Is there anything called as Indian gold, American gold, African gold? Gold. There's gold. That's all. But gold is gold. So that pure state of mind, pure soul, you have to become. That is the only reason why you're chanting Hare Krishna.
Instruct a faithless person about the truth. Part of chanting the
Hare
but one should not be instructed about the transcendental potency. Inequality people cannot appreciate the transcendental glory of the Lord. That was
Yes. So to faithless person, you don't instruct the glories, but you can just chant the holy name and don't tell them all the benefits. Like it will give you Krishna Prema, you'll go to Golaka Vrindavan just by chanting Hare Krishna. All that no need to tell. Just introduce them to Hare Krishna chanting, that is okay. But to faithless people, you don't actually have to give these instructions. Understood?
not to maintain material attraction, you do not understand some of the substance on this matter. Every devotee who claims Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success.
What is the desired success? Krishna Prema. So 10th one is what to not to maintain. Maintain means what?
Stay at that level.
No, to maintain.
Keep up. Stay.
Maintenance. You give maintenance. No, you have to pay. You have to yeah. And also you encourage. You encourage. Yeah. Not to maintain. Material desires. So if you're pouring ghee in fire, that means you're maintaining the fire. How do you stop it? Don't pour the ghee. Material desires will be there. You cannot do anything about it because look at that stock, Sanchit Karma. They'll keep on coming. That stock from the stockpile, it will keep on coming one by one, one by one. But when it comes, don't maintain it. Meaning, don't encourage it. Don't pour water. Okay. It says, I want so and so. Okay, come. I will take you. I'll take you to the mall. I'll get you this. That is maintaining that material desire. For Krishna, yes, that is called dovetailing. You got a desire. I want to build some big house. Instead of that, if you have so much money, you have to build that house for Krishna.
For temple.
Make your house a temple. Yeah, yeah. You want a big house? No problem. Make a big house. So fill that house with so many devotees. Exactly, like that. That is called dovetailing. You want to become a successful speaker. Yeah, speak very nicely. Learn everything. For what? To spread Krishna's message.
Okay, then you like the story. Like, who are the audience? I don't get it. Like, who are the audience?
Aryans means anybody who's culturing or advanced in Krishna consciousness.
Cultured people.
Cultured people who are cultured in Krishna consciousness, they are called Aryans. as a community of all the people who are having the same culture, same idea, they are called Aryans. No, that is the narrative given by the Europeans. They wrote like that. That's not what Krishna is saying. See, there is a two types of civilization. In this world where we are living right now, your success is defined by how you live. Means what type of house, what type of car you're driving, what type of job you are having. This is called show off, basically. This they call that as success, how you live. But Aryans have a different value system. They their definition of success is determined how you die, not how you live. You see, the din raat ka farak hai. How you die means what? At the time of death, are you able to remember Krishna? Can you chant Krishna's name? Then you are successful. How you died defines success, not how you lived.
So
There's a huge difference.
so we're all trying to be like Darwin.
Yes,
Were they all put into like a divorce?
yes.
Were they
Some of them.
So, no, Aryan necessarily is not a pure devotee, but they are all subscribe on the path, on the path.
almost trying?
Trying to
Pure
be.
devotee.
They're trying to
Like-
be.
like
They're trying to be.
Bhishma Pitama is a pure devotee. There are 12 Mahajanas.
Not all are accomplished. Just like everybody who joined college did not get the degree yet, but eventually they'll get the degree after graduation. They're still learning. All those who are on that path are called Aryans.
So,
Yes,
something.
yes, yes. It combines all the systems of yoga in Ashtanga, in Bhakti Yoga. Yes.
And at the same time, you should have a very simple life. You should not be overeating, overindulging. All that is part of the Ashtanga Yoga. So practice that also. You do little
Everything is included.
everything.
If you learn Bhakti Yoga properly, all the yoga systems are already included in that. Is Buddhi Yoga
We will,
in detail? Yes.
we are still on chapter two.
Two.
But I think he gave a very good.
But Krishna also showed that, right? You see, Krishna was born as a baby, then Krishna was eating all the makhan, right? So then being naughty. So Krishna was given training to Aryans that okay, there is a life form that you have to go through. So it's not that when you need to understand that you are not adult. You cannot pick up the mic and talk like that. Right?
No, I didn't get the analogy.
Analogy means that every stage has certain things that okay, I cannot play like you. Right? Just because Krishna as a baby is playing, I start imitating that Krishna is doing, I'll become Krishna as well.
Whatever your role at that
But
point
if
of
you
time.
if in school you have to play, you have to
So whatever age you are, you
that-
not
that's-
Varna.
you have to follow that.
But
No,
that
so-
is correct.
so
There are
that
two
means-
things happening.
So just a teacher is teaching in class and you started chanting Hare Krishna. No, that should not happen.
Yeah, not in the classroom.
For kids, I mean for kids, right? So, uh, but if let's say you still want to you want to follow that, so in school take a little bit of break and do that,
Or in the morning you do.
right?
When you wake up, you take that 5 minutes extra while going in the car or bus, or you chant at that time.
No, it's all about defining priorities in life. Just like everything in life is priority. You have desire to learn soccer. You're putting time, right? Like that. You want to learn some skill, you put a time. That's all. So it's just intelligent way of allocating your time. That's all.
Also,
And all of us have so much time. We just waste time. Lot of time we waste. So you just do a small introspection, audit your time. So much time I have. You'll realize. All you have to do is just give half an hour to chanting. That's all. If you have more time, you are reading books. In fact, there's a small baby in good proper village. You see, less than 3 year old. That boy, he reads entire Krishna book. He can actually read it. So such a great skill of reading. So you can read.
no,
No,
English.
Krishna book, the
English.
stories, the 100 stories of Krishna. He read that one. I wanted to give you that chant Hare Krishna one book, chanting. Only on chanting there's that book. You give that book. The white.
Also, one more
No.
thing is there are two things
No, that
happening
clear.
continuously.
No.
We are in
No.
the body, at the same time, we are soul, right?
Oh no, it's here somewhere.
Soul
Yeah.
is eternal, actually. Right now, we are not able to understand that we are not.
It is about chanting. Take 5 minutes and read.
You should read little every
You have to read. You have to get the habit.
Yeah. So with this, we'll start.